are live. Hi, can you wave a hi? Thank you for joining. So, Dr. K Shilpi is joining us in a minute. Hi,
Hi,
good morning, doctor.
good morning.
Yes, so thank you for joining us. Thank you to everybody who is joining us on the live today. We have so many people already. So, hi, if you guys can hear me, can you give a thumbs up? Hi, hi. Yes, today is a very special live. We have a phenomenal gynecologist with us today. It's Dr. K Shilpi Reddy. She is the clinical director of Kims Mother and Child Hyderabad, and she is not only a phenomenal gynecologist, she also has a fantastic page on Instagram where she like encourages moms to like dance their way into delivery and postpartum. She encourages a lot of fitness. She encourages moms to be active throughout pregnancy, and she also encourages the husbands to be involved in the pregnancy. So, ma'am, thank you so much, doctor, to join us today.
Hello, all. Good morning. Good morning to everybody who's watching our live. There's some voice issue that's going on, I think. I hope you all can listen. You can hear me.
If you can hear us, give us a thumbs up.
Hi, Pooja.
Yes,
Hi, Ravi.
yes, we
Hi,
can get
Sai. Hi,
started.
Surabhi. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Yes, okay, yes, we can, you guys can hear us. Okay. So, ma'am,
Yes.
like I wanted to ask you like a few questions about pregnancy and postpartum. So, the first thing would be what are the common things you think women experience in the fourth trimester? Because fourth trimester is not something that gynacs talk about. They
Yes.
usually think that pregnancy ends at the third trimester, but fourth trimester is that really crucial critical time. So what can women expect from the fourth trimester?
Um, Pregnant women are very well good at arranging their pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, and their first trimester is taken care, second trimester is taken care, third trimester is taken care. But when it comes to post-delivery, they aren't getting that prepared. They think to an extent that once they're delivered, if all of the troubles are done and they're all going to have the baby in their hand and it's going to be all rosy. It's not like that. Fourth trimester, that's postpartum, is a very, very important phase which will actually test your physical skills, your mental skills to the maximum limit. So, in pregnancy, you need to build your stamina, build your physical endurance, strength, and you should prepare for your post delivery because post delivery again, not only about your, you know, the birth that takes a lot of energy. After that, recovery phase is also there, and recovery needs a lot of, physical endurance also, and that's one part of it, and it's a very small part of it. And post delivery you are tested by several others that come into your life in terms of free advices, free careful measures and all that. So mentally also you need to be very, very strong, and you should be, as a woman also, a very determined one. You should know what is right, what is wrong, and what the doctor advises is the priority that you need to do, because people around you can give you a lot of unwanted information and advices from their life. But for you, your child, and you are completely different from others, and the doctor will assess you in the most possible correct way, and the advices that are given to you are actually going to help you a lot.
Right.
So don't take information from everybody. Do what is actually keeping you more happy and healthy.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, at House of Zelena, we do like birthing stories. So we talk to moms about their birth experience, and you won't believe almost all the mothers have said what you said right now about opinions from everybody that comes in the postpartum period. So listen to your gynecologist moms. They are the best people to help you and guide you, and they will absolutely tell you what you need to do, and if you have any questions they will be the best people who can give you the answers as well. So ma'am, like coming to something very similar that you said, so any myths that you have come across that moms have told you, in the postpartum period, that you should not eat bananas, otherwise the baby will get cold, like this is something I heard.
Yes, there are so many myths out there that pregnant women have in terms of their lifestyle, in terms of their physical comforts, in terms of what they need to wear, what they need to use on their skin, how their hair should be, how their ears should be closed. So there are several myths out there, but all these have social backgrounds, and there is a history to it. When they were actually formulated, the environment was different, the culture was different, the availability of food was different, and there were a lot of infections in the surroundings. There were no antibiotics available at that time. So whatever care that they took were according to their social and conditions at that time. But now we are all good. We have everything available. So we need to choose the right things. And in terms of myths, as you said, that they say fruits give cold. Cold is because of virus, and there is nothing called cold given by a fruit. And you can have your average portion of food in terms of fruits on a regular basis. It does not give the baby cold. In fact, it gives immunity because, again, it is about a lot of vitamin C and fiber and fresh nutrients that come with the fruits that helps both the mom recovery and also the better nutrition goes to the babies. And there are so many myths about only eating bread and milk and rice and all these things. They are all myths. You need to have good amount of protein during your lactation and
Right.
completely cut down on refined carbs. That's not as advisable. You should have complex carbohydrates like whole millets, ragi, jowar, and all kinds of legumes, lentils, uh, all kinds of vegetables, and good amount of protein diet that helps actually lactating mothers. And it's a myth that the more milk you drink, it will give more milk. No, any kind of calcium-rich products like sesame seeds, ragi, any vegetables like broccoli, all these also have a good amount of calcium. They also give the same impact. Even buttermilk and ragi malt, all these drinks also help post-delivered moms.
Correct.
So there are several lakhs and lakhs of myth around pregnancy, which you can clear once you have an idea about nutrition. All the nutrition is, clear in front of you. Then there are so many myths out there, and there are myths about what pregnant women should wear and all that also. But now, thanks to your brand, definitely the myths are busted. It's about comfort. Post delivery, moms go through so many physical changes in their body, physical changes in their structure, and definitely it all comes back to normal. Nothing that will come back to normal. Interim, how you manage that, how you manage your, daily physical routine by comfortable clothing makes a lot of difference. And that is an integral part of your daily, 24 by 7. You need to take care of what you wear and how comfort it gives you during your post delivery and pregnancy, of course, and how it gives comfort during the pregnancy changes and how it gives comfort when you're lactating. So that is again an entire turnaround phase of a mom. So clothes also matter a lot, and the more comfortable you are in your clothes, you're mentally and physically also relaxed.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, postpartum, the entire, like focus shifts to the baby. Like we are just, thinking about what to dress the baby in and clothes for baby. But moms need so much comfort postpartum. So because of this, like at House of Zelena, we actually make sure that mums post, clothes that they wear are and feel they friendly, look great on their skin. So you need to feel comfortable, right? Even after giving birth, like the mum also has taken birth only. So yeah, right. So ma'am, coming to even the stuff that you said that about refined carbs, you're not supposed to eat a lot of refined carbs. So we were talking, to a mom yesterday, and she said that normally, like what is advised is to eat lot of rice, and she put on like in pregnancy. So postpartum, there were not lot of checkups that happened, and most of the checkups happened for baby because she did not get the kind of guidance that you need, in the postpartum period. Do you think moms need more checkups in the postpartum period as well? As in, should
Yes.
they be visiting gynae?
Yes, definitely. As they are very regular with their checkups during pregnancy, they are also advisable to be in a similar kind of a routine post-delivery also for about 6 months to 1 year, because postpartum is again up to 1 year. They also have to follow up with the nutrition, they have to follow up with the physical exercises that they need to do, and they also need to be following up with their blood sugars, hemoglobin, and all these things also. So
Right,
post delivery checkups are an integral part where actual pregnant women are losing their confidence. They feel they're delivered, and they come once after the delivery uh,
once.
for about the first visit in a week or so. Then technically we call them back in a month when the baby's first vaccination is there, so that we register them, check their vitals, check their bloods, check whether there is an increased weight gain, again diabetes risk, thyroid levels, hemoglobin levels, all these things we can definitely check. After that, we are losing them because they tend to go to their mother's place, or they go, for the next couple of weeks to have some rest and relaxation some other place, or they're technically so involved into the child care that they hardly find time for themselves.
Right.
So I recommend every pregnant woman out there to be very crucially deciding what they need to do post delivery, also in terms of their food, in terms of their uh, you know habits, in terms of what is actually right. And coming to weight gain, it is a concept that has to have a lot of insight into it. Previously, say about 20 years back, 22 years back when I started my practice, it was about 35 to 40 kgs of women, 16, 18 years of age, getting pregnant. And for them, they're just so underweight. Everybody stresses them to have a lot of food and put weight and all that. But now everybody is about 25, 30 years, and their BMIs are like, very high, 25, 30 BMIs. Their weight is about, more than 60 kgs to a basic level also. They need not get into so much of weight gain. So it is not about weight gain so much. It is about healthy weight gain. How much is your weight? How much you can gain? So you're 50 kg, you can gain up to 10 kg. If you're 60 kg, you gain up to 8. If you're 70 kg, gain only less than 8. If you're 8, 90 and 100 kg, less than 5 kg weight gain. And in the first trimester, you can lose up to about 4 to 6 kg, depending on your body weight. And that's something that it's very, 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 very important. And post delivery, again, do not gain weight, because whatever gain that you had during pregnancy needs to be lost post
Yes.
delivery. So
Yes.
it's not again about gaining weight, and refined carbs are absolutely no. The portion size should be very much controlled,
Yes.
and it is very important that you really have to take care of what you eat. And carbs are very important, but complex carbs are important.
Yes.
And please do not eat a lot of simple carbs. They give a lot of sugar rush situations where you're very high at sometimes and very low. And whenever you're very low, you go into depression. So carbs are very, very dangerous. It's all about having balanced complex carbs with good amount of fiber-rich food like vegetables, and protein-laden foods like legumes, lentils, and the non-vegetarian products also. But there should be a balance and don't drink liters of juice. Juice is not for us. We have teeth
Yeah.
and we need to chew and eat.
Yeah.
And it's important that you should include fruit into your daily routine, especially if we recommend seasonal fruits. Unseasonal, anything and everything is not good. And eat within the season. So seasonal foods, eat local foods, and eat your traditional foods. That's something very, very important. Eat local, seasonal, and traditional, and that will help you have a very good, healthy gut. Also, good probiotic-rich foods like fermented foods, and you can have your buttermilk and ragi malt and all that. So it helps a lot. If your gut is happy, then definitely you will have health and you will glow with that post delivery charm.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely great advice, doctor. Like we can, if you guys have questions, y'all can put it in the comments. I know there were a lot of people asking questions. We can take one or two of these questions. Write in the comments if you have questions.
Somebody has asked when is Mrs. Mom next? Mrs. Mom next is in the month of November, and there are a lot of surprises associated with Mrs. Mom next time. Definitely, we will put it forward in our Mrs. Mom website.
Yes, follow us for more exciting things related to Mrs. Mom too.
Yes.
Yes,
So if the pregnant woman fasting sugar 115 is little high, you need to reach out to the doctor, an endocrinologist if possible. And as I have told, have a lot of complex carbs. And during sickness, hydration and hydration and hydration. Lots of water can keep you very well. And nice complex carb food. You can have buttermilk. All that to maintain your lactation. And hi, Shija. Hi, Debomika. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much.
okay, awesome. There are a lot of questions. We'll go in just a bit. Ma'am, like any red flags you think that in the postpartum period women should watch out for related to it can be anything like mental health or physical health, something that they immediately need to go to the guy for like immediately after delivery.
So, postpartum again is about physical problems and mental problems. Physical problems are very, very evident, like body pains and backache and all that, for which you might have some support in terms of medications, in terms of good diet, in terms of your own gynecologist advice and all that. But again, women do not talk about the mental problems that they have, the excessive crying and bouts of depression or anger or frustration or sleeplessness. All these things are also very, very important to watch out. And these are some little, small alarming signs that need to be noticed by the spouse or the members of the house, and then with greater attention sit down and talk. So if the woman is not coming forward to talk, you should be going forward and talking to her, giving her help, taking care of the child, allowing her some rest time, monitoring her medications, giving her the right portion size of food, not excess, not less, and giving her that confidence that yes, we are there for you, and some little time to spend with her, and giving her some me time also for relaxation and her for her chores. And so the spouse needs to understand that it's together parenting and baby care is also their responsibility as a part and parcel. The husband should or the partner should support her in many ways, like addressing to her needs is one thing and sharing the responsibilities is other thing. And also they will also develop a great bond with the child. So
Yes,
it's all about the understanding culture that they have to build post delivery. And this
yes,
is very, very important to cut down on mental health issues. Even in spite of this, sometimes because of the challenges that they get post delivery, like a monotonous routine, the same thing happening again and again, they would definitely not understand, is my life this? Am I delivered only for this purpose? All these doubts they will get. And since they have alone with the child, most of the time, they might have some issues and they might think that why is this happening with them? So all these things are a bit natural. What you have to do is understand that this can be manageable and this can be treatable. And this also needs to be taken care that anything happening not normal mentally has to be reported to the concerned person, basically to your doctor and then a specialist if it is going out of the way. If you're comfortable, everything is happy, your partner is giving you support, you're having some time to sleep and do your routines and maintain your environment, then that will be the best part.
Yes. Absolutely. I mean, the role of the husband, the partner, is very, very crucial, even in the fourth trimester, obviously, because moms still need that care and pampering. So, like small things, letting her take some more rest, or, like buying something that she likes, or, like that's why, like we stress on the importance of clothes in the postpartum period, because that is something that moms tend to neglect so much of self care, right? We don't have time to sometimes take a bath, wearing the same clothes, but it's important, so important to feel good, you'll be able to obviously look after your baby also well. So any I know there are a lot of men, or if you are a father, if you are a husband, definitely pamper your wife. Get a lot of amazing clothes from House of Zelena, and I'm sure she'll be so happy. Uh, guys, please have missed a lot of questions that came before. Please
So,
type.
yeah, we'll take some questions and
If somebody's
I've
asking,
always, yeah, whether you can have kiwis and all that. I've always respected that we should have local, seasonal, and traditional foods, and foods which have traveled long distances, which have been preserved, are not all good for pregnant women. So please have some seasonal stuff, but always healthy and you know uh, health and wellness. And I suggest that pregnant and post-delivered moms should not eat anything that is having fertilizers, pesticides, chemicals, additives, colors. All these are very, very important.
yes, awesome, awesome. So she says you're the best at everything.
The cervical length again is an independent thing. If your cervix is short, do not travel for long distances and do your daily routines. If possible, work from home, but don't stop working. Short cervix doesn't mean that you need to take absolute bed rest. It will be taken care by the doctor. And thyroid issues are very, very important. They are either high thyroid or low thyroid associated. Definitely, it is going to be manageable and nothing to worry. Medications give a lot of, support. And somebody asked about coconut water. That's my favorite topic. People who do a workout, do sweat, do burn their calories can have about a glass of coconut water. It's not glasses of coconut water every morning. If you're really burning your calories, you can have a glass of it, maybe 100, 200 ml of it, pre-workout or post-workout. But just sitting at home and having liters of coconut water, which is sold by the vendor, is not correct and it is not required that much. If
Right,
you are in places that are very, humid, sultry, lot of sweat losing, you can have it now and then. But please do not think it is good and have it in liters. It is not that good as such because it has got calories also and it gives a lot of weight gain. If you have 1 liter every day in a month, you gain 3 kgs, which is not
wow,
necessary. You need to be really watching out for such things. You think it is only coconut water, but yes, it gives a lot of weight gain.
right. Okay, I think we've
Hi,
come to the
Mansi.
end. Yes, I think we've come to the end of the live. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. We took whatever questions we could today, and we hope that you have gotten a lot of information from the live. So thank you to everybody for joining us. Thank you, ma'am, for taking out the time and joining us today.
Thank you so much. And for all pregnant women out there, definitely have a healthy lifestyle, adapt to sustainability. And one such thing is about slow fashion and repeatable fashion. And I'm wearing a very comfortable cotton kurti from House of Zelena. And this gives such a lot of comfort. And it's all Indian, and I'm very proud being an Indian. And we should always encourage made in India. That's my very, I'm a pro for such thing. And post-delivery pregnancy also needs very important, tip of wearing good clothes, comfortable clothes.
Yes.
And that is an integral part of your well-being and wellness. And it's not always about medications and food. It's about your environment also that needs to be managed in a similar way. And you
Yes.
should think about it and take one foot forward for that also. And to be a perfect mom, it should be internally and externally also perfect. And you should always think about your comfort. Nowadays moms are forgetting about their comfort. It's very important that you take care of your comfort. And also, if you are happy and comfortable, the entire family just follows it.
Yes. So yes, ma'am, absolutely. Surbi says we save this life. Yes, we will save it, Surbi. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. Thank you to everybody who's listening in. Thank you, thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you
Bye.
so much. Bye bye.